So earlier today, I came across some more interesting news regarding the Packers and their salary cap. It came out here from Ken Ingalls, who says this: more unexpected salary cap news. Packers will have a positive 2024 cap adjustment of $5,561,176, more cap space. This is in addition to their cap carryover from 2023. This is $4.5 million higher than an estimate I was using. So an estimate that Ken Ingalls was using. And so now with this news, in light of the recent restructures of both Rashawn Gary, his contract, and Preston Smith's contract, according to overthecap.com, the Packers now have $14,175,514 of cap space. So in just 2 weeks, they go from being about $2 million under the cap per over the cap before the restructures, and now after the Rashawn Gary restructure, which freed up $4.781 million, then the Preston Smith restructure, which freed up about $2.4 million. Then you add on this cap adjustment, which I don't even really understand what this is, but anyways, more cap space, about $5.5 million more there. That takes it from about 9.5-ish million before this new move. Now we're around 14.1 million. So it seems like the past couple of weeks, all we've seen is just tons of news coming out. The Packers getting in a better cap situation. And now if you look at the total teams in the salary cap space, according to overthecap.com, the Packers are now 19th in salary cap space available, which jumped a few teams with this newest adjustment. So we already knew, Brian Gutekunst had said weeks ago that if there are some players out there the Packers want to target, they're going to be able to, because of their cap situation. It's a little bit better than it had been in years past. Of course, last year, there was the massive $40 million dead cap hit of Aaron Rodgers. And this is still with David Bakhtiari having a $40 million cap hit on the books. And we all know that if Bakhtiari is able to be released, which is sort of dependent on, that whole injury situation, which we've talked about on this channel a lot. If he's able to be released, that's another $20 or so million freed up, with already being $14 million under the cap. The Packers, of course, still have to sign draft picks, do tons of things like that. But still, this is I think a very solid position for the Packers to be in when, the league year starting now about 13 days, when the Packers will be able to actually make some moves for free agents. And it looks like the Packers are going to have some space to make some moves, and we probably will still see some other restructures among some other players that are still potentially available for their contracts to be restructured. So some solid news early this morning. If you guys want to stay up to date with all things Packers, feel free to subscribe down below for Packers news, and I'll see you guys next time.